John, and get the panel started.
Ah, right. Well, welcome to our panel, Educating Sherlock, though I doubt anything will stick because he's an actual idiot. What are we educating him on anyway?
Educate, you're a genius. Well, you might be a genius, darling, but I'm not sure you know how to throw a party that you don't have sex.
Sex?
Are we talking living or dead?
Okay.
Really? Well, spanking corpses doesn't exactly put you in my league.
What does?
Well, that's exactly why we're here. I'm going to teach you all how to throw my kind of party, complete with whips, cup rings, gags, and more. So if any of these things offend you, you might want to find some other entertainment for the evening. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Irene Adler, otherwise known as the Woman. And for those of you who are familiar with my work, intimately welcome. For those of you who are not, you are certainly in for a treat. My two assistants, or as I like to call them, my submissives,
Hey!
John Watson and Molly Hoover, and our very special captive audience member. I can see that. I certainly have other ways of restraining you.
He upstairs.
I like the bloody ones, I like
And Sherlock.
the fuzzy ones. Ew.
Thank you.
Oh, get on with the panel already.
Thank you. God, you're a horrible submissive. Well, anyways, before I start, there's some quick information that I'm required to impart thanks to Holmes Sr., who fortunately couldn't make it for the evening. He's in Russia, something of a missing item. Those guys at the cake shop.
Shut it.
Oh, this is it. All right then.
Thank you, Miss
This is actually a con panel, not a course in BDSM. In other words, I don't want to wake up tomorrow morning to find that any of you little monkeys have asphyxiated yourself overnight trying something beyond your knowledge. Do you not? Actually, you can make yourself useful since you seem to think you're such a genius. Why don't you explain what BDSM is?
This ought to be good.
I'm dull, stupid motherfucker.
No, I don't think that's what it is.
My submissive training is correct, which will only make one thing certain, that you are wrong. BDSM actually stands for... Oops. My God. For every mistake you make, it's punishment. Thank you. BDSM stands for bondage, discipline, domination, submission, sadism, and masochism. And then, although those sound very fun, we do have to lay some ground rules. Safe. Sane.
Irene?
Which
Mistress, I'm sorry. Where I am the doctor, perhaps I should.
Perhaps you should actually...
Anyway, so I was thinking that perhaps I should take this
goodness.
portion of the...
Oh, no, auntie.
Wrong.
No, I will spank you.
Like that.
My goodness. What's the rope? He's popping up again. Try. Oh, why did you take it?
So anyway, so just for some
Hiya.
safety rules. Most basic rules, safe, sane, and consensual. Safety first. Where am I, friend? Ah, these are your best friends when you're playing with group. You don't want anyone to hurt themselves and not have a pair of these handy. Yes, they are your best friends. I know. Trust me. I know. Trust is also very important. Don't pick up a random bloke or lady off the street. You want to make sure you have a relationship with them, even if it's a one-night relationship. So go online, search local websites, communities. There's lots of events. I'm sure someone will be willing to spank you if you just ask. So negotiations.
You don't want to be shot on, just say I don't wish to be shot on. Like that's one time. had something. As a doctor, I feel that this should have been the first thing you actually started talking about. When engaging in play, be sure to make sure and let people know if you have any medical conditions. For example, if you have a weak heart, I don't suggest electrical play. I know, it's a pity. Alright, I assume everyone here knows what a safe word is. Yes. John, what's your safe word? Well, I certainly knew you were getting turned on back there. Just a bit. Just a bit. What? And getting ready to play. I am actually going to have you all stand up. There is more audience participation coming up. First, stretching is very important. Keep it up back there. Want to just stretch your arms, get the blood flowing. Can I see everybody bent over? Just a little bit. Just a look at some of these stats as they're beautiful, and I know you all will be working on those later. Once you're already stretching your legs, are we entertaining you enough?
Bored.
Well, I can certainly find something for you. Oh, look at that, and a sheet. My.
Why don't you dress like a
Why don't we focus on what's in the box?
Guess in the box. Let's look at Irene's box. Not that kind of box.
Every party needs favours, don't you think? I have some of my favourite flavours up here. Lollipops, condoms, lubrications of two kinds, water-based and
Oh,
silicone.
strawberry.
Let's not forget cock rings. I mean, who doesn't love a cock ring?
If I like it, can I put a ring on it? One ring to them all, one ring to bind them.
I can certainly see why you're the sidekick. He's definitely your sidekick, isn't he? Yes. Of course, yes. Alright. As for where you can find these various trinkets and baubles, there are many, many places. My favourite happens to be the kink shops. Shop there enough and you might even find yourself walking out with some free things. For example, a butt plug. Yes, you'll be seeing that later on when we play with our games. For those of you who use butt plugs, I can only recommend a lube shooter. You've seen a lube shooter? That's my favourite colour. It's great for those dogs, syringes.
I have no option.
This lube shooter sounds so much better than an anal syringe. It's alright. Okay. It's okay, I promise. Let's see what else we have in here. Nipple rings. Have you made some claps before? 20 minutes only. Wouldn't want to, it goes with the restricted blood flow.
We don't want anyone
I'll
to
be
be
using those later. We have anal beads. Yes, anal beads. I did warn you all in the beginning that we would be showing you things, right? Yes. It matches the lotion. To match your accessories.
I don't have
And who doesn't love a big pink cock? My goodness, look at that. How did that get in there? Really? Now I see that up here it does say chemist. I don't want you thinking that we're drugging our submissives. That is an entirely different panel and an entirely different con. No, we won't be drugging them this time around. But you can find at your local chemist all your basic things like condoms, lubes, anything for minor medical things.
Hey.
What are you doing in that? Thank you. And your do-it-yourself shops or hardware stores. You would be amazed at what you can find if you use your imagination in a hardware store. And never, ever underestimate a pet shop. For your inner puppy.
No, because you see accidents inside.
I mean, sorry.
Alright.
Where's my slide change?
Sorry.
My goodness, you'll be cooking tonight.
Alright, we have time.
Besides collars and leashes, what else would you find in a pet store?
Cages.
Cages.
Oh my goodness.
I go fast and I need a break.
Isn't that natural?
Closer.
You play with corpses. Wow,
Wow, I know what
good job.
Protective eyewear. Come on, hold it still. I can't quite put it on if you don't. I saved the biggest for last. No. You like warm up to it, and then you're ready to go for the big one. You know. Think about this. Jesus. It's not gonna fit on that one. It's enormous.
So you gotta go first or not?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
All right.
Bend from the hips.
It's a little bend over.
Where's the closest?
Good job.
What?
Come select a prize.
Oh, Jesus.
You may select from
Okay.
here as well. She's afraid.